Assalamu alaikum. This is Mohammed Rameez and you're watching Flutter Fluency. So in this video we are going to discuss about Tabbar. So this is an important feature. If you want to show multiple pages in a single page, let's suppose if you want to show first page, and when we scroll on the right side or left side, we will be able to see another page. So this is obviously this is also possible in Flutterflow using Tabbar. So if you go to the widget panel and search Tabbar, so you will be able to see this kind of thing. So if I'm gonna drag and drop it here, so you will be able to see we have 3 tabs right now. Obviously you can increase their tabs as well by clicking onto the tab bar, and then you can click here and you can add a tab, another tab here. Okay, so and if you want to remove this tab, so how we can remove it? We can simply delete that tab from this menu. So right now I have this tab which I don't want, so I'm gonna delete this. So you can see it's deleted and now only 3 tabs are left. Okay, and these tab bar are also customizable, which means that if you don't want to show that bottom line like this and you want to show another style of the tab bar, so it is also possible. There are 3 styles basically which you can use in the tab bar. So first one is indicator, which is selected, and second one is button, in which you will be able to see button kind of scenario, and when you click here, so button will be moved to the next one. Okay, and the third and most beautiful tab bar style is toggle button, which is like this. So I like this style. If I'm gonna add the padding, so you will be able to see in the best manner. Yeah, so now you can see that. So we can simply click here and the tabs are now moving across the tabs. Okay, so these are the these are the tabs that we have in a tab bar. So let's see what the other properties we have. You can also select the colorings of each tab bar. So if the color is selected, so the primary color is right now primary. So let's suppose I'm gonna say the primary color would be pink if my tab is selected, and the background which is the purple color right now, so I want to make it to the white. When the tab bar is selected, so color would be white and the tab color would be okay, that's fine, secondary text. So let's see. Yeah, here we have fill color, so we are gonna change it to the primary text. Now you see better. Okay, so when the tab is selected, so it will be moving across all the tabs. Okay, so this is selected color, the color of a text of a selected tab, and then the unselected color of a text which are not selected, and then we have all the styling of text, custom unselected label style. So if you want to make it thinner or something like that, let's suppose if you want the all the tabs that are not selected become light, so you can also manage it separately. So when the tab is selected, so it become bold, otherwise it's light and slightly not slightly thin. Okay, and if we scroll down, so we can also align the text within the tab bar. So let's suppose if I'm going to select this, so although you will not be able to see right now because we don't have larger text, let's suppose I'm going to say here my name is, let's see. So you can see that Ramesh, so it's overflowing basically. Okay, so right now it's overflowing, and so you will not if you want to make it align, so maybe you can wrap this text into the you no, no, no. For that reason you need to make sure that the text would be aligned, but you need to see that. Okay, so then the toggle styling, the tab bar styling we have, which you can also select, and these are the fill colors of an idle one which are not active right now. So this is a divider border color. So let's see where the divider border color is implementing. So if I click here and I'm gonna make it to green, so you can see that this is a divider color. So if you want to add a separation between each border, so you can also add this thing. And if you want to elevate that the tab bar from the ground, so you can also add. So if I'm gonna select this, so it's now lifted up from the ground. These are all the same properties which you have used in the previous videos, in any kind of widget that we have used previously. So this is a really important feature which you need to understand. So this is an initial tab value, so you need to add it index. So the first tab is 0 index, second one is 1, and then 2, and so on and so forth. So if you have many, so you can add it many. So basically, if you want to fix that, okay, when I open this application, when I open this page, so my first my initial text would be first index. So how can you do this thing? So you need to add a simple thing here. You need to add one index here, okay, and then whenever this you will be loading the application and you will moving towards this page, so it will be appear this page first, and then you can switch other pages. The tab bar also come up with the two positions. Basically, one is top position and other one is bottom position. So right now it's on top, and if I move it to the bottom, so now it's on bottom. So you can also use, if you want any kind of scenario where you have where you want to use the swiping behavior of an application, so you can also use as a navigation bar to the tab bar, okay. But remember, if you are using the tab bar, so it is possible to scroll right or scroll left, so which is also a good thing, and which is also a critical thing you need to remember. But if you want to disable that feature, so it is also possible. You can also disable that feature so that you will not be able to swap when you are clicking, when you are swapping from right and left side. So it is also possible, so you can use it, and then you will be using only a navigation bar, like a navigation bar, okay, on nav bar. So how can you do how can you disable the swapping? So if you scroll down, you will be able to say, oh, allow swapping to switch tabs. So I'm gonna disable it, then you will not be able to swipe the tabs, okay. Then we have a scroller, tab bar scrollable. So tab bar scrollable is not for you right now, but if you have many tabs, let's suppose 50, 40, 20, 10, 15, 5, even like a many tabs, and if it is exceeding the limit, so you need to make it scrollable text. In that way, you will be able to add multiple text, and user can scroll the tab bar and then select the desired tabs. Basically, tab bar also come up with the multiple actions. So we have two actions right now here, which is double tap and long press. So let's suppose if you want to if you want to say when I long press on this tab, so maybe you can say when I long press on this tab, so it become move towards the home page, so you can add a navigation there. But when you tap on the tab bar, so it will be moving towards the desired page. So yep, it's all about the properties and the creativity which you add into your application to modify the pages. And this is a main general scenario which I have shared. So you can also add, if you want to add any kind of icon. Let's suppose I'm gonna make these tab bar to a navigation bar. So how can I do this thing? So I want to make sure that the first one is home, and the icon, you can also add an icon. So maybe you can add home icon here, and there you go. And the tab bar second one is profile maybe, and the icon would be user, and the third one would be contact, and the icon would be call, okay. And now if I go back to the tab bar, and I'm gonna change the divider color because I don't think it's look good. So I'm gonna make changed with the pink one as well. Now you see, so it's now acting as a nav bar basically, which is also looks good. And if I'm gonna make disable the safe area, so it will be moving down, which is looking more beautiful. So yeah, you can use the tab bar as a navigation bar as well, but you need to make sure that uh, your swapping would be disabled, so that it will not moving anywhere else. So let's change. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add the pages of the each tab bar. So if you can see that the tab bar page, and here the page is there, so I'm gonna add text. Okay, so it's reloaded, and here you can see the first page is open, which opened is our profile page. Okay, so which is because of our index 1 initial value. And if I click here, so this is another page, and I'm not able to swapping these tab bar because I have disabled these tab bars. So now this tab bar is acting as a navigation bar. So you can play around all the widgets, it's up to you. It's all about creativity. You can show your creativity, and you can create according to your own taste, which is all up to you. So thank you so much for watching this video, and if you have any questions, you can comment it down. I'll surely answer your question, and I'll see you into the next video.